Good morning, Knights. Today I am here with Coach McBroom.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
I have a couple questions for you, and the first one's going to be, what are your goals for the team this season?
We're a program with high expectations. Our guys are pretty motivated. We're coming off of 3 district championships in a row, so definitely a goal of putting number 4 up there. We want to, obviously win more games than we lose, but, a big goal for us is to make the state tournament, get to the pit, and roll the dice and see if we can come home with a blue trophy.
Right. And then, how do you plan to build team chemistry?
We do that in a lot of different ways. Obviously, we do stuff in the court. We do stuff in the weight room. We go outside and condition together. When those times get tough in preseason and the off-season workouts, those guys find ways to bind together, because it's tough. It's tough what we put them through. I mean, we're in the weight room 4 days a week. We're outside running, the things we have them do. But we also do a lot of stuff off the court together. We go support other teams. We went to the volleyball game the other night, and everybody got excited and cheering on our girls beating Centennial. And we do different things throughout the season where we get together, eat dinner together. So there's a lot of things that come together for our guys to build that chemistry both on and off the floor.
Right. And then, what's something new that you're going to be trying with the team this season?
With every team, guys graduate and new guys come up. We're not as big this year, so we're really looking at playing a little faster, pressing a little bit more. Doing some different variations on defense, but really, I think the speed of the game, the pace of the game, is going to be the big thing that people be thinking. Wow, these guys, they play a lot faster than last year. So that's kind of one of the big things we're doing this year.
Okay. And then, how do you keep the players motivated during tough times?
There's always adversity. Obviously, these guys have put a lot of their time and their life in working at getting better, and so they stay pretty highly motivated themselves. But we work so hard, and we have those goals. We look up at those banners. We want the next one. So there's a lot of motivation just right there within all of that.
Okay, and then which players do you think will step up this year?
Our returning starter, Emmett McDaniel, he should be a big one for us this year. I mean, he's shot over 40% from the three-point line in the past 2 seasons.
Right.
And so we're excited to have him back. Nate Pete is another returner that had pretty big minutes last year. He's tough getting to the rim. Some guys that were on the varsity last year, but we're expecting big minutes and contributions. We got Jaime and Max, and they both shoot the ball really well, handle the ball, play at a high speed. Logan's come around as being a pretty big anchor on the defensive end,
right,
through summer ball and different things. And so we've got some good guys, and then we got a lot of speed with guys like Miles and Ryan, and they shoot the ball well. And Dan Turnbow, really lights out shooter. So we've got really good depth, going on, and it'll be exciting to see what Zeke does, and even a new addition with Q and different ones like that. I think we're going to have some good parts that are going to be exciting to watch.
Okay. Well, that's a good turnout. But that is the end of the questions. Thank you so much for listening, Knights, and thank you for showing up.
Thank you.